So I wake up, to answer your question, my day is I get to the office at 7. I do Simonson work from about 7 till about maybe 11. And then I have a couple of, people come to my office. They talk to me about their businesses. And then I vlog for about an hour and 2 hours. And then I go back to Simonson work, and then I leave at about 18:30.
How did your family react when you started, content creation, vlogging?
My family, meaning my wife and kids, or my mother?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Amayo?
Yeah. No, initially they were very happy about it. But then it started getting sticky when I'd always be caught in some type of controversy.
Yeah.
My wife didn't like the idea of people, insulting me. And my wife would always say to me, how is this going to affect the children if they're reading someone insulting their father? So what we agreed very early on was to sort of encourage the kids not to read and watch my content, which has worked perfectly for us. So my wife doesn't watch what I do. She doesn't read the comments. My kids don't watch what I do. The few people that know my kids will say something like the other day, my daughter says to me, she says, someone asked me about something that you had said on social media. And they walked up to me and said, but how can your father say this? And she looked at the guy and says, well, you know what? You go talk to my dad. Don't talk to me about that. Go talk to him. Yeah, so it's very separate, and it works for us. Yeah. Because I don't really include. If you go through my timeline, you'll see maybe a few pictures of myself, my wife, and my kids. But my style of content, I don't include my kids and my wife in my content because my wife is very private, and my kids, I don't want my kids going to school and being, taunted, because in this day and age, when people know who you are, they just dig into you, and I didn't want to subject my kids to that.
I needed to ask this question. Theology. Did you ever practice after you finished?
No, I didn't. I almost did. In fact, I tell this story, and Kenny, I'll be very frank with you.